Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Duo English. I'm Emily.
And I'm Ben. Here, we help you speak natural, everyday English through clear conversations, useful phrases, and real-life situations.
Today's topic is very human. You may know how to talk about your job, your plans, your weekend, or your opinions, but when someone asks how you really feel, English can suddenly feel small.
You want to say more than I'm happy, I'm sad, or I'm tired. Those words are correct, but sometimes they do not sound like the real you.
Exactly. Maybe you are excited but also nervous. Maybe you are stressed but trying to stay calm. Maybe nothing big happened, but you feel peaceful and grateful.
So today, we'll help you talk about your feelings in English in a way that sounds natural, specific, and not too dramatic.
You'll hear feelings in real conversations, and after each one, we'll gently explain the phrases inside the conversation so you can use them in your own life.
And we'll also talk about how to respond when someone shares a feeling with you, because emotional fluency is not only about speaking, it is also about listening well.
So get comfortable. Let's talk about feelings.
Let's start with a simple idea. There is nothing wrong with saying, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm angry, or I'm nervous.
Right, those words are clear. The problem is that they are very general. I'm happy could mean you got your dream job or you found a good parking spot.
Very different levels of happy.
Exactly. Natural emotional English usually gives a little more. You name the feeling, add a small reason, and sometimes add how strong it is.
So instead of I'm stressed, you might say, I'm a little overwhelmed because I have a lot on my plate this week.
That sounds more human. Feeling, reason, and a little detail. You do not need complicated words, you just need the right phrase for the moment. That is what makes your English sound more natural, not complicated vocabulary.
And that small reason matters. I'm nervous is okay, but I'm a little nervous about tomorrow's presentation feels much more natural. Now the other person understands what you mean, not just how you feel.
Yes, it helps the other person understand you, and it makes your English feel warmer.
Okay, let's hear this in real situations.
Ben, I have news.
Tell me.
I got the job, the one I interviewed for last week.
No way! Congratulations! How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm on cloud 9. I can't stop smiling.
That's amazing! I'm so happy for you. When do you start?
2 weeks from now. I'm really looking forward to it.
That sounded natural because you use different levels of happiness. I'm on cloud 9 is strong and a little playful. It means extremely happy, so it fits big news.
And I can't stop smiling is very easy to understand. It sounds warm and real. You can use it with friends, family, or people you feel comfortable with.
I also liked, I'm really looking forward to it. That one is safer and more neutral. You can use it at work, in messages, or in everyday conversation.
And notice how you responded. You did not just say, okay. You matched the feeling with, that's amazing, and I'm so happy for you. When someone shares good news, a warm response makes the conversation feel alive. It tells the other person, I hear you and I care.
Now, let's move to a feeling that is not always negative, nervousness.
Ben, what's going on tomorrow?
I have a big presentation in the morning. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. It's been on my mind all week.
That makes sense. Is it the kind of nervous where you feel unprepared or the kind where it matters to you?
Good question. I'm prepared. So I'd say I'm nervous, but in a good way. I care about it, and I want it to go well.
That sounds completely normal. Try to get some rest tonight.
I'll try. I'm just trying to stay calm and focus on one thing at a time.
Let's pause on a couple of phrases from that conversation. I'm a little nervous is soft and very natural. A little keeps the feeling calm.
It's been on my mind means I keep thinking about it. It is gentle, not dramatic.
And nervous, but in a good way, is very human. You can use it before a trip, a date, a new job, or anything exciting that also feels a little scary.
So remember, nervous in English does not always mean bad. Sometimes it means something matters to you.
And sometimes the feeling is not about one big event. Sometimes the whole week just feels heavy.
Right, not a huge crisis, just too many things happening at the same time. Let's hear what that can sound like in a normal conversation. Emily, you look tired. Are you okay?
I'm okay, but this week has been a lot. I'm a little overwhelmed. I have a lot on my plate right now with work, the move, and my family visiting.
That does sound like a lot at once.
It is. I'm trying to manage everything, but I need a moment to breathe.
Take the moment. You do not have to do everything today.
That response was nice because you did not try to fix everything immediately. You heard the feeling first.
And your phrases were useful. I have a lot on my plate means you have many tasks or responsibilities. It is natural at work and in daily life.
I'm a little overwhelmed is also useful because it is honest, but still calm. If you say, I'm overwhelmed, it sounds stronger. If you say, I'm a little overwhelmed, it feels easier to share.
And I need a moment to breathe is a gentle way to ask for a pause. It helps you sound honest without making the situation sound bigger than it is.
Yes, for an ordinary busy week, avoid phrases like, I can't take it, or my life is over. They may sound too dramatic unless the situation is truly serious.
A little overwhelmed says enough.
Now, let's continue the story. Then, remember your presentation?
I do, and good news, it's done.
How did it go?
It went well. I'm so relieved. Honestly, I feel like a weight's been lifted.
That must be such a relief.
It really is. I can finally relax. I'm glad it worked out.
Relief is the feeling after stress or worry goes away, so it often comes after nervousness, pressure, or waiting.
I'm so relieved, and that's such a relief are everyday phrases. They are safe almost anywhere.
I feel like a weight's been lifted is more expressive. It creates a picture, like a heavy worry leaving your shoulders.
And I'm glad it worked out. Is calm and modest. It is perfect when you do not want to sound too emotional, but you still want to show that you feel better.
When someone shares relief, you can respond with, that must be a relief. I'm glad it worked out. Or, you must feel so much better.
We've talked about feelings before pressure and after pressure, but what about the feeling in the middle of a difficult day when small problems keep building up?
Right. Imagine a normal workday and one small problem keeps interrupting you again and again. The office printer jammed again, third time today.
Oh no, the printer strikes back.
I know it's small, but it's really getting to me. It's been so frustrating.
I get that. Small things can feel big when you are already busy.
Exactly. I'm annoyed, but I'm trying not to let it get to me.
That's a calm way to put it.
Frustration is tricky because you want to be honest without sounding aggressive.
I'm frustrated, and it's been frustrating are clear and calm. They describe your feeling without attacking a person.
It's really getting to me means something is slowly bothering you more and more.
And I'm trying not to let it get to me shows that you feel annoyed, but you are trying to stay in control.
This is also where disappointment can fit. If something did not go the way you hoped, you can say, I'm a little disappointed, or I was hoping it would go differently.
Those are much softer than blaming someone. Instead of, "You ruined everything," you can say, "I was hoping it would go differently." That keeps the conversation open.
And for a normal, low-energy day, when nothing terrible happened, but you just do not feel like yourself, you can say, "I feel a bit off today."
That is a very useful phrase. "I feel a bit off today" is softer than saying something very heavy. It can mean you feel tired, low, distracted, or just not quite right.
And one important note, if someone is upset, do not tell them, "Calm down." It usually does the opposite.
A warmer response is, "I get why that's frustrating."
Now let's talk about a quieter kind of good feeling.
Emily, it's Sunday evening. No meetings, no printer problems, no presentations. How you feeling?
Honestly, I feel pretty content. The house is quiet, I have tea, and I feel calm.
That sounds lovely.
It is. Not everything is perfect, but I feel good about where things are right now. I'm grateful for that.
I love this group because not every good feeling is loud.
Exactly. Sometimes you are not excited or buzzing. You are just peaceful. Content means quietly satisfied. You feel okay, steady, and comfortable.
I feel calm is simple and useful, and I'm grateful for adds warmth. It shows you notice something good.
Instead of always saying, "I'm happy," you can choose a quieter word. I feel content. I feel calm. I'm grateful for that.
That is real emotional fluency, too. Not just naming big feelings, but naming quiet ones.
So far, we've shared our own feelings, but in real conversation, you also need to respond when someone shares a feeling with you.
A warm response can be very short. If someone says they are stressed, you can say, "That sounds really stressful," or "I'm sorry you're dealing with that."
If someone is excited, you can say, "That's amazing," or "I'm so happy for you." And with a close friend, you can even say, "Tell me everything."
If someone is disappointed, you can say, "I'm sorry to hear that," or "That sounds disappointing."
And a good habit is this: respond to the feeling first, then ask your question.
Yes, that sounds stressful. What happened? Feels warmer than just "why?"
Now, how much should you share in American English? This is a common question.
In the US, light, honest sharing is normal, even at work. You can say, "I'm a little stressed today, but I'm managing," or "I'm really excited about this project."
But deeper feelings usually belong with close friends or family. With a close friend, you might say, "I've been feeling really anxious about everything this week."
That is honest and personal, but with someone you just met, a long, deeply personal story may feel like too much too soon.
This does not mean you have to hide your feelings. It just means match the depth to the relationship.
Keep it light and short with new people. Go deeper with people you trust.
Let's hear one final conversation that brings several feelings together.
Emily, you've had a week.
I really have. At first, I was so overwhelmed. The project deadline was close, I had a lot on my plate, and I barely had time to breathe.
That sounds really stressful. Did you get it done?
I did. I sent it last night, and now I feel like a weight's been lifted. I'm just so relieved.
Oh, good. That must be such a relief.
It is. I was also a little disappointed because one meeting did not go the way I expected, but I'm trying not to dwell on it.
That makes sense. You can feel relieved and disappointed at the same time.
Exactly. And today I feel pretty content. I'm grateful the hard part is over, and I'm ready for a quiet weekend.
I know that feeling. Before my presentation, I was nervous, but in a good way. It was on my mind for days. Afterward, I felt relieved and honestly a little proud.
That is the whole journey. Overwhelmed, relieved, disappointed, content, proud.
And notice how natural it sounded. We did not use huge dramatic words, we used feelings, short reasons, and warm responses.
That is the goal. Honest, specific, and still comfortable for a normal conversation.
So here is your short recap. If you feel busy, try, I have a lot on my plate, or I'm a little overwhelmed.
If you feel nervous before something important, try, I'm a little nervous, to be honest, or I'm nervous but in a good way.
If worry goes away, try, I'm so relieved, or I feel like a weight's been lifted.
If something bothers you, try, it's really getting to me, or I'm trying not to let it get to me.
If you feel a little low or not quite like yourself, try, I feel a bit off today.
And if you feel quietly good, try, I feel pretty content, I feel calm, or I'm grateful for that.
Most importantly, when someone shares a feeling with you, respond to the feeling first. That sounds stressful. That's amazing. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so happy for you.
Small phrases, big difference.
Now here is your challenge. In the comments, answer this in English. How are you feeling today, really?
Use one phrase from this lesson. Maybe I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm really looking forward to the weekend. I feel a bit off today. Or, I feel pretty content.
If this helped you, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next daily Duo English lesson.
We read your comments and we love seeing your English grow.
Until next time, take care of yourselves.
We're your daily duo.
And your English-speaking buddies. Bye, everyone.